to Science with the Cebuls. I'm here today with Sophia, Nicholas, and Julia, and we're going to talk about density. Density is the space that an object or substance takes up. So, our objective today, we always have to start with the reason why we want to do a science experiment. We want to see, is it easier to float in fresh water, or is it easier to float in salt water? That's pretty much our objective. I know summer's coming up, and we're going to go to the beaches and swim in pools, so which is easier for us to float and swim in? The next step is always your materials. What do you need? You have to be prepared. What do you need to do the science experiment? So, we need some salt. I put some salt in here. We need some, what's this, Sophia?
Water.
Water, and you need some golf balls. Okay, that's it. It's easy stuff. Then, we come up with our hypothesis. What is the hypothesis?
What a guess on what you think will happen.
Yeah, scientific guess. What do you think is going to happen? Think about what you know. What do you think is going to happen if I put a ball in fresh water? What do you think will happen? If I put a ball in salt water, what do you think will happen? Take a minute to think about it. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think one of them is going to sink? Do you think one of them is going to float? Do you think they'll both sink? They'll both float? Sophia, what do you think? So if I put this golf ball in this clear water, do you think it's going to stay on the top and float, or do you think it's going to go to the bottom?
I think it's going to go to the bottom.
Yeah? What happens if I add salt to the water? Do you think that's going to change it? Think it's going to stay at the top or go to the bottom?
Go to the bottom.
Go to the bottom also? Nicholas, what do you think?
I think it is both going on the bottom, and because the ball is heavy.
You think the ball's going to be heavier than the water?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Jules?
That without the salt, it's going to go to the bottom, but with the salt, it's going to float.
Why?
Because there's more density with salt.
With the salt water? Okay. So we're going to find out. So I'm going to add some salt. I put some in here already. Then put some salt in here. Okay. And then we're going to add this water. Nick, could you pour the water into this cup? Careful not to spill it. Excellent. Now, just to make sure we really make it salty, we're going to do the, we're up to the procedure now. So then we're going to shake it up, pour it in, and then see what happens. We'll put the balls in each one. So then okay? So shake it up really good so that the salt isn't at the bottom. I'm going to get it really good. Okay, so then we're going to be up to the experiment where we're actually going to do the fun part. Make sure you shake it from the bottom too. Good? Looks like it's pretty well shaken up there. All right, so just have to pour it in. We're going to take it off. We're going to pour it into the glass, and this is our salt water. Make sure all the salt came off the bottom. Yeah, it's kind of cloudy. You can tell that it's salt water. All right, Julia, you're going to put in the salt. Sophia, you're going to put in the clear. Ready, set, go. Whoa! Whoa! Look, see, this is cool. We're up to the results. What just happened? Think about your hypothesis. What did you say? What did you say was going to happen with the clear water? It sunk to the bottom. What did you say was going to happen with the salt water?
I said it would float.
You said it was going to float, and it did float. And the reason is for what Julia exactly said. So when it's in the clear water, the golf ball has more density than the water. So it sinks to the bottom. It's heavier than the water. But in the salt water is heavier, which makes the ball float up on the top.
Because when you add salt, the salt makes like heavier.
Yeah, it makes it more dense. Yeah, so that's our conclusion. So now let's think about this. Is it easier then to swim in a pool with chlorine or salt water?
Salt water.
Yeah, because the salt water is more dense and it'll be much easier to swim in. Okay? All right, thank you for coming.